Watcher, welcome back. Okay, we're going to stick our toe in the waters of comments box debates again. Do you think we should?
Dangerous.
Do we? Come back to that in a minute. Though. Just a quick one before we go anywhere. A long time ago when we got the Scrambler and the Bonneville, we said, everyone's been saying we should change these backlights. Have a quick look for it. Show. These horrible, nasty, disgusting Fisher-Price backlights. We've never changed them because there's no point in faffing around buying cheap, nasty goods and putting the cheap, nasty indicators. We've got the backlight. We've got a really sexy LED Lucas backlight, which is rather gorgeous. And we've got these. These are rather lovely. These are the newest thing. These are yummy, aren't they?
Yeah.
These are from Motone, our good friends at Motone. And these are billet aluminum, absolutely gorgeous billet alloy indicators, which they've just finished, just introduced. And they are rather lovely. We're going to be doing the whole back end. Fender out, rear light off, changed, indicators on, but we've got some rather sexy bracketry which has come from Motone as well, all available. So that's going to be the next video. It's been long awaited and we've been nagged at it again and again to change that hideous plastic backlight, but we've left it because these are what we've been waiting for. Something that in my opinion not only looks absolutely in keeping with a Bonneville or a Scrambler, something that fits and looks right. These little tiny indicators you buy, these Chinese plastic rubbish 99 pence things, they're just awful, and I've seen so many Triumphs with them fitted and they just let the bike down horribly. I've been waiting for these for nearly 9 months and they're done. They're all billet alloy, they're lovely, they're not cheap, but we'll bring you all that in the next video with the whole back end shot, fender out, the whole lot. So that's coming next. Right. Okay, comments box debates. There we go here. Right, okay.
You're not riding.
Right, I'm brave enough. Are you, Pen? Should we do it again?
Yeah.
Should we have some more fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, for those of you who don't know what they are, the comments box debates are where we put up a subject, just something that we can all have a chat about, we can all decide on. And a little while ago, I made the grave error of putting up something that is a little bit boisterous and dangerous, and that is the whole, I'll put that in the bag there. It's the whole subject of Ride of the Century. Now, I put it up, I said what do you think of it, but I made the mistake of saying I quite like it, and unfortunately I got my head kicked in for that. So, okay, I do not ride dangerously, I ride quickly. Any of you watch the videos know that. I ride safely, I've been riding 30 years, I've got a completely clean licence, and I'm a professional driver for a living. So honestly, leave me alone, enough. We can move on from that right now. We're going to do something a little bit more interesting, and that is quite simply, what do you think of Made in England? As the title says, made in England, made in America, made in Canada, made in Australia, wherever you are in the world, that principle that a product made in your country, something made at home in your homeland, your home country, how does that make you feel? Do you buy it? Now it is relevant, and it is relevant to bikes and biking, because motorcycles, they come from all over the world now, and I don't just mean the brands, I mean where they're being made. If you buy a Harley Davidson now, it's no longer made in the USA. Harley Davidsons have not been solely made in the USA probably since the late 1960s, I would imagine. Some of you might correct me, but I would imagine the early shovelheads, 1965, 69, 70, once AMF got involved in Harley Davidson, their manufacture went out to other places in the world and they're no longer purely American. Same with Bonnevilles, with Triumph Bonnevilles. The Hinckley Triumphs these days, if you buy a Bonneville, it's a British product. Yes, it is, but it's made in Thailand. Now, I'm not asking what do you think of that, I'm saying does the brand itself make you feel good? I just want to show you what I mean by this. Now this is my very favourite jacket. This is my Davida Mark 1 jacket. I love this, it's my favourite bike jacket. I've had 2 of them, the last one went brown, didn't it? So I sent it back, they gave me another one. And quite simply, if you look in the label, it's Davida England. Now that makes me feel good. Yes, I'm an Englishman. I love to have an English proper biker's jacket from Davida England, old British company. I think they're in Derby in the Midlands, and now I'm going to be corrected by that, probably because they're, I don't know, 10 feet to the west of that, I don't know, whatever, but you know, they're a British company. Davida have been around since the 1950s, but when you buy a Davida jacket now, check it out, if you look inside the label, made in Pakistan. Now, there's a couple of things that I like about that, and that is that I know from experience of being a biker for 30 years, having loads and loads of leathers, I know that Pakistan is a powerhouse of leather making. They make some of the best leathers in the world. They're very, very good at it. and they run the leather industry in this country. Any of you go to a British bike event, look at the leather stalls that are selling leathers, they're usually Pakistani or Indian people. They are very good at it. So a British company with a jacket made in Pakistan, I've got the kind of best of both worlds. I kind of like that. Here's the other side of it. This is my favourite Harley Davidson jacket. I love this. My Harley jacket, very special gift from our Penny Pit Stop. This is lovely. American Harley Davidson jacket. Check out the label. There it is, Uncle Sam. Made in China. So does it matter? This is the question. This is the point of this comments box debate. Does it matter to you where something's made? Do you refrain from buying a product because it's made in a country or a place that you're not happy with? Is the origin of the product a matter of interest or not to you? That's the question. Now, I mean, let's look at it this way, for instance. Here's another thing. My second favourite pocket knife, right? It's a buck knife. Buck knives made in the USA. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I love buck knives. I love the whole principle of what they are. They're gifts, they're souvenirs, like Zippo lighters. A Zippo lighter made in the USA, or is it? And this is the point. It's the point I'm making. Does it matter to us? Are we that brand conscious as a biking public that it matters? Does your Bonneville matter to you? Does it niggle you that it's made in Thailand? Would you prefer it to be made in the West Midlands? Or your Harley Davidson, the fact that it's not made in Milwaukee, Wisconsin anymore, only some of it is, does that bother you? Does that niggle you? What do you think? This is the comments debate. Personally, I've got a little slant on it. I've always had the strength in these debates to put my colours on the mast, and this is how I see it. You've all heard of, shut up, leave it, don't go there. The point here is, we are a global village now. The rest of the world out there that doesn't have the comfort and the wealth of the first world countries, we're talking about the third world, Far East and so on, if we're sending our manufacturing to them, are we giving them a fishing rod instead of a fish? You know the old classic, don't you? The old give a man a fish and he'll feed for a day, give him a fishing rod, he'll feed himself for a lifetime. That is, in my view, how we do it. That's working. We send all our leather making to Pakistan, so we give that country wealth, prosperity and commerce, and we get the products we want. Is that how the global village works? Is that a good thing? Or do you think we should keep all our manufacturing at home and have everything made in our country? Wave the flag and beat your chest. What do you think? What do you think, Pen?
It's an interesting one. I say let him talk.
Controversial, let them talk. Thanks for watching. Let's get stuck in comments box debate.